Thanks God, my brothers and sisters, that not every testimony is negative. We have, man, this one hits in my face. We have testimonies from God that are really awesome. So I want to tell you guys this testimony that I had today, and it is incredible. I have no idea how did this happen, but okay, so I went with my partner. I don't know, the sound is just really bad. Let's see here. Okay, like this. I went with my partner. We went to this restaurant, and when we went to this restaurant, he gets his food, and he's like, "Oh, go first." I'm like, "No, I'll go after you." So he gets his food, and when he gets his food, he pays it, right? And then he's waiting for it. So I'm looking at this lady. She's preparing the food and give it to people, and she starts staring at me. So and she's a black lady. Okay, she's looking at me and she starts staring at me. She had the most beautiful smile ever. She was like really happy, and I was like looking at her. I couldn't understand why she was staring at me. So she was really happy. So I keep looking at her and I'm like, hello. And then she waves back and she's like, I have your food. I'm like, my food? I haven't paid for my food yet. I haven't asked them what I want. She's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, don't worry about it. So she gets this tray and she puts this plate on it and she puts rice, beans, and she puts a half a chicken dark, which is just drumstick and thigh, and she keeps on looking at me smiling, and I'm like, what the heck is this? This is the oddest thing ever. What's going on? So yes, she stares at me the whole time, smiling at me. She's a black sister, and she's just looking at me and very happy, and I'm like, that's very odd. So she prepares this tray for me, puts rice, beans, and she puts a half a chicken dark meat, leg and thigh. And then I tell her, and she's like, what do you want for the side? And I'm like, are you kidding me? And she's like, what do you want for the side? And she's like, I'm preparing this for you. I'm like, okay, let me get small side of plantains. So she gets plantains for me, and I tell her, and a meat and drink. So she gives me a meat and drink. Okay, so I'm like blown away. So she gives me the food with a smile on her face. She's like, enjoy. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. What's your name? She's like, my name is Ebony, okay? So I go online. And I think I have to do it. I need to do a nice comment for her because she was just outstanding. And I got the food. And I was sitting on my seat, my table. And that was like a $14 meal. I'm sitting on my table. I'm like, what the heck happened? And my partner is like looking at me, and he's like, man, what's going on, bro? I'm like, dude, I have no idea what happened. And he was like, what happened? And I was like, something hold me. I didn't want to tell him, so I didn't tell him. But I got a whole meal that's like $14 worth for free. And this lady, she had the brightest smile ever on her face. She's giving me the food, and I was like, Lord, man, you're so awesome. Because what happened is my debit card, if I use it, I get like a charge, like a $35 charge, because I need to put some money there. You know, because I've been paying a bunch of bills, so I need to feed it with some money. So I was like, man, this is so amazing. You are so awesome. Thank you, Jesus. You know, so I asked her for her name, and then I have to put like a review for her because she was just outstanding. And I was feeling in me an angel of God. I was like, wow, that's so incredible. Thank you, Jesus. So you see, it's not always bad and negative testimonies or things that are really that could affect us, but there are good things that God gives us, you know. God is so awesome. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you guys.